Hey, what's up, fam? Welcome to Ask to My Aunts.
where we challenge you to stop playing and start pushing.
This right here is my gorgeous
Pushing.
wife. My gorgeous wife, Aiyana.
This right here, this is my dapper, divine husband, Ayize.
Hey, check this out, y'all. We coming to y'all today because I want to lift up a topic that, I think is important, especially if you're in a relationship that you've been in for an extended period of time. What we, as couples coaches, counselors, therapists, what we do is we encourage couples to step into a space of vulnerability so that intimacy can be increased in a relationship. The reason why I'm lifting this up is because while we encourage couples to experience this, the reality is that there is this challenge that can also be accompanied by the fact that you're getting closer, you're getting comfortable, you're getting intimate in your relationship that can actually weigh on a relationship in a negative way. And this challenge that I want to lift up today and speak on for a second is really the challenge of getting too comfortable, so comfortable to a degree where your partner becomes your roommate. Your partner becomes your roommate is no longer your lover, no longer your best friend, no longer your wife, no longer your husband, no longer your boo. Y'all are just boys, y'all are just girls, y'all are just kicking it, and y'all are just roommates. And so the purpose of you being in this relationship with this person is to experience not just a friendship, but it's to experience intimacy on a deeper, more profound level. And you can't have that if all y'all do is sit back, play cards, play PlayStation, watch TV. You got to do way more than that if you want your relationship to be on another level. So, no, you're not married to your roommate. You're not. This is supposed to be your boo, your baby, your lover, your sweetheart, your honey, pookie pie, whatever you want to call this person. It's not your roommate. You got to kick it up a notch. And if you find yourself in a space where you are getting way too comfortable in your relationship, I'm going to challenge you right now to do something different. Do something different tonight. Something different tonight. Why are you looking like that?
I'm just wondering. No, I'm not. Let me just say this. My husband is making a very profound point, and it's really important. But as he's talking, I'm thinking about the fact that my husband tried to give me a message a little earlier today. Mm-hmm. He tried to give me a message, and he wanted, I think, if I'm correct, you wanted me to get this point that you're making right now. I think you might have.
No. Well, what was the message? Can you say the message?
Let me just keep it real. So, my toes right now, they look really good. They look good. Don't my toes look good, boo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're done up.
I wasn't even thinking about that, baby.
You know what I'm saying? They're painted. It's fresh paint. I just painted them this morning. They look good. But if I just keep it 100 over the past several days, maybe even more than some days, some weeks.
Yeah.
My toes been straight disrespectful. They really have. You know how you start to chip off and nails like some couple toes ain't
Stop
had
bringing
nothing.
This back up. I'm getting traumatized, re-traumatized all over again.
Couple toes don't had nothing on it. The other toes still got something on it. And so my husband said to me earlier today after I did my feet, he was like, "Oh, they look cute. I like them." He was like, "Yeah, that's one of the things that I'm kind of particular about," or something he said, like, you kind of like a little girl. I think women look like a little girl when they have, stuff chipped on their nails, on their feet, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I already knew this about him. So the point that I will kind of put on top of what he has already said is this: I already knew that.
Yeah.
I already knew that this, because he makes little comments, and because I'm so comfortable. If I just keep it real, because I'm this is my homie. Right? This is my boy.
Well, you're going to have to get uncomfortable.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just
I'm going to have to shake this thing.
You made it clear to me. But
how long have I been making this clear to you?
Well, let me get my point out.
All
right. So he made it clear to me before I knew. And he would actually make comments every now and then like, yeah, I mean, that's not cute. And I'd be like, I know. Like, this is my boy. Like, I know, right? Look at my feet. They look messed up. Right? And then I would just keep it moving. So the thing is this. Sometimes we even are aware. And because the comfort is there, we don't pay attention to the small things and obviously not just the small things, but even the big things that really make a difference in our relationship. We have to put forth effort. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't have disrespectful toes when I was dating my husband. I wouldn't do that because, wait a minute, I can't come like that, right? So, again, this is not about trying to be perfect, and obviously toes is a very small example, right? But at the end of the day, what we really have to take from this is that we have to consider our partner, and that we have to make sure that we're taking poignant moments and time to pay attention to who we are, how we presenting ourselves in our relationship, and how we're coming, right? And I don't want to hear anybody. I don't want to see nothing on the comments with anybody flipping this around, because I'm getting about sick and tired of that, where they're saying everything not about trying to look good for a man. Everything ain't about trying to do everything for him. What about what he do for us? And, if you can't accept me, it's not about that. Don't make it that deep. What it is about is how you maintain a relationship, how you give in a marriage, and how you get in the marriage, how you make sure that you are catering to the person that you say you love. And that goes both ways. But that is not an invitation for you to make it into something that, is about now. Let me get women don't need, no, bring all of that to it. I'm a very, very, very strong Black woman. But I also know how to give of myself and support my strong Black man. And I also know how relationships flow. And if you just keep talking about, I ain't got to, let's just see how long your relationship lasts.
See, my thing is this, babe.
For real. People make stuff too deep.
Yeah.
And it is deep. But
this particular video wasn't supposed to be about your toes, but now that we're talking about them, let me say this.
What?
And this is for, I don't know if a lot of other guys,
Fellas,
fellas, if y'all feel this way, please leave a comment and let the sisters know. But your toes ain't got to be painted. The reality is that I just don't like them when they half done. If they're gonna be, if they're not gonna be painted, take the nail polish off. If they're going to be painted, have it all the way on, not 23% on. Have it all the way on.
23%?
23%.
You can't even give me 75.
Yeah, no, like 23% on. 23% each toe.
That's when the polish done been on so long, it's just falling off.
Yes, just take it off.
A little bit hanging on like
that. Take it off. And
going off.
The interesting thing too, y'all, is that, sometimes I think my daughters might give my wife a prompt. My daughters, they'll be like press. To like,
Mom?
Yeah. Hey, but back to the original point of this video. No, I wasn't doing this video to call you out.
No,
baby.
but I thought I thought it correlated.
It did. But the reason why I wanted to do this video again is because it's important that you don't get so comfortable in your relationship that you forget to love up on your boo. You got to make sure that you getting it in, y'all. Get into sex, get into touches, get into the flirtation, get into freaky deaky and odd and weird places. Weird and different positions. Just get your groove on.
And I think what is important here is to understand that how you get it in, it's not just about having sex or having some kind of physical exchange. Getting it in is making sure that you are attractive. Getting it in is making sure that you are attentive. That you're tuning in to what your partner likes, and that you're showing up and trying to give them some of that. So getting it in is a lot more than that. So when you are totally comfortable, then you just kind of let things be. But when you are consciously comfortable, because you do want to be comfortable, but when you're consciously comfortable, then you make sure that you are attending to the intricacies of your partnership, the things that I know he likes that nobody else knows. The part of me that he gets that nobody else gets. But if I don't give that, because I ain't really tripping, because you're just my homie 100% of the time, and you're not my, my lover, my boo thing. If it's none of that, right? My friend, my heart. If it's just roommates, that's a problem.
Yeah.
So it's important, isn't that?
It's definitely important, but you also got to voice it too. If there's something that you like or something that you want from your partner, speak up and speak out. Let your partner know. I'm willing to bet that if you told your man that it was something that you liked in particular about what he does, what he wears, how he smells, he'll probably do that thing just a little bit more because he's trying to turn you on. He's trying to get to what he's trying to get to at the end of the day, but he also want to turn you on in the process. So again, speak up. Let your partner know what it is that you want, what it is that you like, what it is that you need, and let him cater to you.
All right, y'all, be consciously comfortable. Yeah, don't get too lazy with it. Stay on point. But in order to do any of these things, you got to stop playing.
And start pushing.